Rick Rude looks like he can't wait to get this match started. One of the most dangerous matches in WWE. Oh, look at that ominous contraption there. That is scary looking, isn't it, Cole? All that steel, all that wire.
Cut the music. What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, out of shape Pennsylvania piss ants, keep the noise down while I take my robe off and give you a good look at the next World Wrestling Champion. Hit the music.
Now Rude is ready. And here he comes. And the energy just picked up in this place.
His opponent, weighing 275 pounds, the WWE Champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
And Warrior, forget about the door. What? Warrior climbing the cage. Mind games, psyching out Rude. He's nuts. I don't get this. Ultimate Warrior may be unnecessarily tiring himself out here. Yeah, look at Rick Rude just taunting the oh, look at Warrior. Warrior's gonna climb the cage. He's going after Rude. Warrior's gonna climb the cage. Whoa! And now the fight begins. This is scary. Look how high up they are. Warrior hammering away. Rude's in trouble on the top rope, and now he's down and out. You're right. Warrior. Warrior has climbed into the cage. This is crazy. Totally backwards. Incoming. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, the rules are simple. You win either by pinfall or escaping the cage, either through the door or over the top.
Well, the rules may sound simple, but I assure you, there's nothing simple about competing in a match of this caliber.
It's a very exciting match from a spectator standpoint, but as King can attest, steel cage matches can leave a lifetime of pain behind.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Would you look at the size of Ultimate Warrior's neck, Cole? The champ may very well be impervious to the impact of the Rude Awakening.
I haven't seen too many people, if any, get up from the Rude Awakening, but if anybody can, it's definitely the Ultimate Warrior.
Look at his neck. And did you hear the impact on that kick? What's he gonna do here? What's he gonna do here? Ouch! That'll change how you sit in a hurry. Ultimate Warrior is taking full throttle control currently. Well, the Ultimate Warrior has been dominant since defeating Hulk Hogan for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 6.
And even before that, really, Warrior's been nearly unstoppable ever since, exploding onto the scene. And look at the shape he's in for this one.
This battle inside the steel cage, and look at Rude now. Rude is going for the Rude Awakening. If he hits this, it could be over.
But Warrior powering out here.
Oh, big clothesline by the Ultimate Warrior. And I think he's coming to splash. Yes.
Oh, and Rude counter. Knees right to the midsection. Great move by Rude.
Very, very smart move by Rick Rude. What's he going to do now, though? Staggering over to the... Wait, are you kidding me?
He's going to try to climb out of the cage. Rude's going to try to climb out of the cage.
No, wait a minute.
Are you kidding me?
Rude off the top of the cage. Oh, but he's caught by the Warrior right in the stomach. Folks, Ultimate Warrior is being controlled now.
This rivalry between Rick Rude and Ultimate Warrior has been going on for more than a year, with both men owning big wins over the other. But there is no bigger match in either man's career than tonight, with the WWE Championship on the line inside a vicious steel cage.
You know, I'd say the bad blood between these two reached a new level when Rick Rude viciously attacked Ultimate Warrior during their pose down back at the 1989 Royal Rumble.
That really set it off, King. From there, Rude went on to capture the Intercontinental Championship from Warrior at WrestleMania 5, with a little help from Bobby Heenan, of course.
Yeah, but Warrior got his revenge later that year at SummerSlam when he beat Rude to reclaim the Intercontinental Championship. But can Warrior beat the Ravishing One once again here tonight? That's the big question. Ow, what an elbow! Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
If Rick Rude can pull off the victory here tonight, it will mark the first time in history that the WWE Championship has changed hands inside a steel cage.
Wow, given that the WWE Championship has been around for nearly 3 decades, that's almost impossible to believe.
Rick Rude may be sorry.
Oh man, what a battle this is. And now, whoa, what a collision. Both men are down cold.
And look at crawling for the door now. Rude is crawling for the door.
Huge smile on the face of Bobby Heenan.
Yeah, Heenan begging and pleading Rude, but he's going to try to pull Rude out.
That's not fair.
Heenan's going to try to pull Rude out. Now a tug of war between Warrior and Heenan.
Man, look at this pull here. He may wind up being 7 feet tall when this is over. Now, the Warrior has Bobby Heenan in the cage. Whoa! How did that feel, Heenan?
Uh-oh. And now Warrior gonna prey on Heenan. Oh, man, and Heenan sent right through the door.
Well, Warrior has finished off Heenan. Now what's he got in store for Rick Rude? Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, my.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? He was one step ahead on that one.
Oh, out of nowhere.
At last year's SummerSlam, these two superstars squared off with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Fast forward 12 months, and the Ultimate Warrior and Rick Rude are competing for the most prestigious prize in all of sports entertainment.
And speaking of the Intercontinental Championship, as we mentioned earlier, the Texas Tornado defeated Bobby Heenan's man, Mr. Perfect, tonight to claim the title. You can bet Heenan will do everything in his power here to ensure his family doesn't walk away with another loss.
It's pretty ironic that the Texas Tornado captured the Intercontinental title earlier this evening after being a replacement for Brutus the Barber Beefcake, who was unable to compete due to injury. If you remember, injury also forced Beefcake out of an Intercontinental Championship match back at SummerSlam in 1988.
Man, you talk about history repeating itself. And we all know who filled in for Beefcake on that fateful night at SummerSlam 1988, the Ultimate Warrior. In a match like this, you oftentimes see guys trying to teach their opponents a lesson rather than closing out the victory. We may be seeing a case of that here with the Ultimate Warrior unloading on Rick Rude. Look at this.
And you have to wonder how smart of a strategy that is. If your title's on the line and you have the win in hand, you think you'd take it.
But in the heat of battle, sometimes it's not about whether you win or lose. It's about how much pain you can inflict on your opponent. Oh, man. That'll take the wind out of your sails.
And look at Warrior. Warrior's climbing over the top of the cage.
Oh, my gosh. I think he's got the thing won.
Warrior's going to win this match. Warrior mocking Rude right now. And Warrior wins. Ultimate Warrior wins.
Well, Rick Rude gave Warrior all the fight he could handle, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. You know, this is the second SummerSlam in a row that the Warrior has beaten Rick Rude.
The winner of this bout, and still WWE Champion, the Ultimate Warrior,
Rude gave Warrior quite the fight. But in the end, Ultimate Warrior celebrating here tonight with the championship. What a victory for the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, look at him celebrate. And the fans here are going crazy. Almost as crazy as the Ultimate Warrior gets sometimes.